Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Super happy to be doing this and super happy to be partnering with a number of people. So I'll just go ahead and start it off and kind of give the rundown of who's coming. And for those of you that are here now, my apologies if I repeat myself a couple times, but as we know now in these live streams, people come in at different times, and so I want everybody to be aware of what's going on and what they can win and what the show is for. So, obviously, my name is Micah Wagner. I'm going to be joined in a second by a wonderful songwriter who I'm so proud to have worked with. We spent a lot of time crafting what's going to be his next album. It's coming out soon. His name is Neil Nassett. So Neil Nassett will be joining me here in the first go in just a few. We're also joined by Ron Yates of Ron Yates Wines. So we're going to do a wine tasting in the middle, which is really fun. I did one recently with him, and I laugh because I don't know that much about wines. But as I've grown up by the years, I have drank a little less beer and a little more wine. So by the time Ron was done with me, I knew nothing to a pretty good amount. Like I made some pretty decent progress. I was impressed at Ron's ability to teach because I didn't know what I was doing. And then most importantly for me, this whole thing is to benefit SIMS. So SIMS Foundation was founded in 1995 as the nation's first organization of its kind, focusing on the unique mental health needs of musicians. The organization is now moving into the 26th year of providing life-saving services to the music community. SIMS is the only nonprofit of its kind in the United States, providing mental health, substance use and recovery, services and supports for musicians, music industry professionals, and their dependents and family members. I can't speak to how much that means for me and so many other artists and people that I know and how wonderful they've been. SIMS has also been a leader in breaking down the stigmas associated with mental health and substance abuse issues, and actively works in partner organizations to offer free trainings on mental health. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Neil. And again, all the proceeds from this go to the SIMS Foundation. So if you check the description below, it has some info down there. You can see where you can send any of your donations. On those donations, you will also be registered to win one of 3 prizes, which I'm really excited about. You can get 2 wines from Ron Yates Wines, and they are award-winning. They're really good. It kind of blew my mind. I again haven't drank a lot of wines, but I made the assumptions Texas. Fantastic wines. So if you give a donation tomorrow, I'll go through everyone that donated and I'll draw it from a hat. You got a chance to win 2 of those wines. They're excellent. You can also win a wine tasting for 2 at Ron Yates Wines in Fredericksburg. So that's fantastic. And then I'm also giving away one of my message in a bottle thumb drives. If you haven't seen them, they're on our website. So if you're watching from our website right now, it's micahwagner.com/live. You can just navigate to our store. Anything on there, I'd love for you to grab. And the thumb drive has all of my music, past, present, and future. So I'm excited. Whoever wins that is going to get a few of our songs that we haven't even released yet that are coming out in the spring. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Neil in here, and we're going to play a couple songs from Neil's upcoming album, I Saw You in the Muck. Give me a second. It does. Thanks everybody for waiting. I'm going to make a quick edit. Give me 1 second. All right. Neil, hello.
Hey, how's it going, Micah?
I appreciate you joining us. We've done a little bit of work together, haven't we?
We have, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me.
Oh,
and appreciate everything we're doing right now. You know, Sims Foundation.
Yeah.
I got to meet Ron.
Yeah. Ron Yates Wines, which is great. You got Myrtle there, which is Old Faithful guitar
Myrtle.
for you. Old Myrtle. So Neil, I'm really excited. We got an album. I feel really lucky to have produced you in your next record.
Yep.
I'm super jazzed about the record.
I'm jazzed too.
Yeah.
I've been jazzed for a while.
For a little while. It took us a little bit of work. You know, we learned some things on it. We made some adjustments, but we got what we wanted, which was the distance for me. I mean, it checked every box. I didn't feel like we left a stone unturned. So we're going to play 3 songs from that album.
Okay.
I don't know if you have anything you want to lead into or if you want to just kind of get going.
I'll do a quick little intro on the album's called I Saw You in the Muck. We got a new music video coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I forgot.
Maurice,
I forgot. Yeah.
We're not playing Maurice tonight, but
But it's finished.
Yeah, we're just editing and doing all that stuff, and then it'll be on Spotify and all that stuff
Soon.
And then we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna release the whole album. I've already talked to Micah about doing the next
project, but we'll stay. For sure, we'll stay on that one.
I think we're talking about 5-6 songs.
As we process through. But what I love about your music, Neil, as always, one, your voice and your writing. You really never give me anything that doesn't have a ton of substance. So I guess without further ado, I think we should play some songs.
All right. You know what we should do? By the way, Anders back here.
Yeah, we'll give a more thorough and proper introduction to Anders Dreyrip is in the back. He's going to be our musician, filling on a number of instruments throughout the night, and we'll have a little conversation come later in the night.
Yeah. All right, so this is Natural Home. I hope you all enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Degrees and I'm burning up here. About to grab my case and leave it alone. Finding out I'm nothing like the rest now. About to show 'em what a man can do. So far from it, and nowhere near my natural home. Hail a cabin, make my way on downtown. Take it home, take my day. Smokes and 3-fingered whiskey. Wonder if they sold me there. I'm so far from and nowhere near my natural home. my natural home.
Fun, I love it. Man, it's always a little bit interesting when you don't have the crowd interaction. I think that's something we've all, maybe we're more used to it now.
Yeah,
we're getting used to it.
But it's easier every time.
It's getting easier. I got to admit, it's getting better. But I'm so thankful that we can do this and we can stay in touch. Neil, that was great.
Way to go, guys.
I'm so excited. That is my completely biased favorite song on the upcoming album. I listen to it all the time, which is really enjoyable for me. Okay, so we're gonna play, I think, 2 more.
Yep.
What are we doing? What's our game plan next?
Oh.
Is it Gardens? I think we're doing Gardens.
Are we doing Gardens?
Let's
do
Gardens.
We're doing Be There.
And then we'll do
Always There.
Always There.
Always There. Sorry.
Yeah, because you are always there.
Okay. I hope y'all are tuning in. This is for a great cause and everything, and I really appreciate Micah and Andrew's back here. I know y'all can't really see him that well. Maybe y'all can. I don't know.
He'll have his moment in the sun. I will say again though, please, you guys go donate below. All the info is in the YouTube stream below, or at micahwagner.com/live. You'll see it all there, and I love it. Everything's going to go to Sims. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Plus, awards. Or not awards, not trophies. You ain't getting trophies. You're going to get wines and things. People like wines, and they're really expensive wines. They're good wines.
It's better than awards.
It's way better than awards. Awards just a plaque on the wall. This you get to drink and consume. So please, we love to give those away. All right, Neil. Let's go ahead and do. What do you need?
Oh, can you grab that?
You need some yerba?
Can you grab me that yerba? Thank you, sir.
Yeah. We'll let you do that. We'll let you.
No way affiliated.
Those things give me too much energy, man. You good? I got you. There you go. I got you.
Micah's very meticulous about his studio, so there's
a lot of things moving around. There's a lot of different parts going in different
chords
directions.
and all sorts of things. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So this one takes a lot out of me, so I had to put the go hat on.
Good.
All right. Here's a song called Gardens Green. It's a fictional story of dreaming about somebody that there's no way, you just know you can't see them again. All right. Ready?
Ready.
All right. 2, 3, 4. From porch lights flickering and fade, winds are howling, the wind blowing you away. Feel the wind come on.
Oh man. Oh, it feels good.
You
Feels
guys
good to
sound
play.
great.
Feels good to play, man. You sound great.
I think I
That's
play
fantastic.
that different every single time.
You played that exactly like the album. That was actually perfectly like the album. I want you. I'm gonna change instruments. I want you to introduce the next song and talk.
Okay, yeah. I told my kiddos I got two kids. If y'all don't know, and a new kid, Otis. He's my chocolate lab. Hopefully he's being a good boy right now.
Crouton and Otis will have to have a play date here in the near future.
So this song goes out to Hayes in Heart.
Give me 2 seconds, Leon.
All right, I think we're doing some instrument switching, so y'all just chill. I hope y'all are having a great Friday. Sims Foundation, great organization. We got Ron Yates Wine here. I can't wait to try the, what was it?
Tempranillo? Is he
Tempranillo, yeah.
I don't know which ones he brought. He's got so many great ones.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna.
It's from Spain. I
Yeah,
didn't really
I'm
know
gonna
either
try
until
it.
I spent some time in Spain. So I try to compare it to something, but I will fail.
Is it Carlo Rossi? That's all I know.
I have nothing. But I'm excited. He's going to educate all of us here in a bit.
No, Ron Yates is. It's a beautiful vineyard and everything. He's doing a great job. So I want y'all to check out his wines and.
Give me half a second longer. I just want to make sure. I'm glad I double checked. Might have heard a little pop there. My apologies.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, we ready?
We are ready. Okay.
All right, Hayes and Hart. I hope y'all are listening. Wait, we already did that one.
We did already do that one. You're good. No, is no capo? I think it's no capo.
Oh yeah, it's on the.
Is that there? It
I
is.
got
There
you.
it is.
Hayes and Hart, I'm sorry, buddy. I'll see y'all in a second. Oh.
Need some tuning?
Let me get that thing
Yep.
real quick.
We'll do that. So again, everybody that's here, I really appreciate it. Sims Foundation. Up next, after Neil, we're going to do a little wine tasting. So if you're not versed in wine, Ron certainly helped me tremendously in a very short period. Anders, he kind of helped you too, didn't he?
Oh, big time, yeah.
Yeah, you did one of his
I did.
wine and the wine down.
I don't really remember much, but it was fun from what I understand.
The
Watching
first-
the video back was great.
Fantastic. I think it's the Friday night wine down. Good?
I think I'm close enough. That's
Still
all
have
right.
that, just so I don't forget.
I'm gonna sing over it anyways, so we'll be all right. All right, you guys good? Mm-hmm. All right, always there. You're getting down on our love and crawling our holes. In a cycle we get stuck, people giving up on hope. Don't you fall in despair like you'll never enough, 'cause I will be there to lift you back up. When your roads get crossed and you're feeling like you're lost, I'm gonna be there. Darling, don't you know my pocket's full of gold, I'm gonna be there. When your roads get crossed and you're feeling like you're lost, I'm gonna be there. Darling, don't you know my pocket's full of gold, I'm gonna be there. Nothing good comes with ease. It's a struggle and a strife. Say you better pray from your knees while you stare up to the sky. But let my voice lead you in when you cannot read the sign. When they ask you for a 10, but you ain't got a dime. When your roads get crossed and you're feeling like you're lost, I'm gonna be there. Don't you know my pocket's full of gold, I'm gonna be there. When your roads get crossed and you're feeling like you're lost, I'm gonna be there. Darling, don't you know when my pocket's full of gold, I'm gonna be there. Reading words from your mind, baby, we're doing fine, oh yeah. Get them worries off your back, baby, we're built to last. When your roads get crossed and you're feeling like you lost, darling, don't you know my pocket's full of gold. Sons, don't you heaven's time ago. I'm always there.
That's to me too. I was working my way on my way as well.
Gets me every time.
I think that's my favorite thing about you. Every time we've done music and we played music, you brought it, you put it on the table. So I appreciate you, man. That was fantastic. So
Oh yeah, thank you guys, man. Y'all did great.
Imaginary round of applause, probably a real, legitimate round of applause, just from the ether. I can't stream that in yet. Well, let's go ahead and shift on. Neil, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning into Neil's set. We're going to make a shift here in 2 seconds, and we're going to go join in with Ron Yates. So I'm going to let you guys step off.
All right. Let me give a quick shout out. Y'all stay tuned for Micah Wagner. He has an incredible new album coming out, and it's called Heroine. I want you all to stay on there. If you're just a Neil Nassif fan, This is my man, all right? We've been working together for 5 years now.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so stay tuned. You got nothing else to do on a Friday, and he's an incredible musician, songwriter. We got Anders over here. He's an incredible musician. I don't know, maybe he's a songwriter.
He's a great songwriter too.
Okay.
We're gonna have our day in the hay.
But that's all I got to do, so.
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
Thank you
man.
so much, Neil. I really appreciate it. You can take old Myrtle with you.
Yep.
And we're gonna make a shift. You guys can go ahead and head out.
That damn song gets me every. That song is so stupid. Gets me every time, man.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna make a little shift here. We're gonna head out this way. Give me 2 seconds.
Sorry. I don't do good.
All right. The grand opening. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty excited about this throughout the whole process.
I don't know if I'm more excited or you. I don't know.
Yeah, I was excited about the door opening, you being here. I was thinking maybe
It's always good to have me here.
a red robe, always.
A red robe would have been cool with the red doors.
With the red doors.
Yeah.
I should have given you a proper heads up.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't own a red robe, but I would have purchased one for this.
Amazon, like, I'm sure $19.99. Well,
I could have got one.
If y'all don't know, this is Ron Yates of Ron Yates Wines. Ron and I have been friends for a while. He's been trying to educate me about wines and doing a really good job with a very bad product.
You sell yourself short. You sell yourself
Well,
short.
I appreciate you're too kind. So why don't you give us, I'm going to let you lead here. I'm going to follow. Why don't you give me a rundown of the wines, your award-winning wines.
Yeah.
And they really did, like, kind of change how I felt about wine. So I just want to lead with that.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. What a great night to listen to some music and drink some wine. We are located out on Highway 290 West, kind of between Johnson City and Fredericksburg. I've been growing grapes and making wine in the Hill Country for about 14 years now. We opened up Ron Yates in 2016, so it's only been a couple years with this new one, but we've already had some really great success. We're going to try 2 different wines tonight. The first one I think we'll try is our 2017 Friesen Vineyards Tempranillo. If you are familiar with this, shout out to John Friesen, who grows some amazing grapes up in the Texas High Plains, southwest of kind of between Midland and Lubbock. Everybody, you know, it's flat as can be up there. You can see your dog running away for 3 days, but you can really grow some great grapes up there on that elevation.
I definitely didn't know how great Texas really was, and it's definitely not like new to the market, but there was a time it was new. Now everybody, I think, is a bit more, Texas is legit, and your wines continue to prove that.
Well, thank you. Yeah. You know, the industry in Texas has been around for a long time. In fact, we had vineyards before California had vineyards, from Spanish conquistadors and the Spanish monks and all those folks that planted grapes kind of in Mexico and in Texas on their way. But Prohibition kind of killed us, and we did not continue to grow grapes during Prohibition. So that set us back. But we've been as a real industry in the state for probably 20 or 30 years. My cousins, the Allers, that own Fall Creek Vineyards, were one of the first in the Hill Country to plant grapes and grow wine.
Oh, that's awesome! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love these things.
Yeah,
they force a lot of knowledge that I didn't know.
My cousin Ed, my dad's cousin, technically Ed, I guess he's like second, once removed or twice removed or one of those things. But he got like a lot of us. He went to law school and didn't want to be a lawyer and practice law for a little bit, and then started, instead of being a rancher and a lawyer, decided he's going to grow grapes.
Said, I'll do wine too.
Yeah, exactly. And so I had a really good fortuitous situation, and when I was a barely above a 2.0 student at UT, after 2 years, I decided I wanted to go to law school, and the professor or the registrar told me the only way I could even have the law school look at me is if I made a 4.0 for the next 5 semesters. And I still had 45 hours of Spanish to take, and I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
I'd made a 7D at the first 15 hours of the first semester. So I had the really good fortune that I went to live with a family in Spain for a month, was immersed, was only supposed to be there for a month, but I just fell in love with Tempranillo. And that part of Spain was, I grew up in the hill country. I mean, black soil, some red clay, dirt, granite, limestone. You got a river that runs through it. It's hot during the summer.
Yeah.
So a little light bulb went off. Like, I'm going to go back and plant Tempranillo. And that's kind of what we've done. I think there's other people that would disagree, but I think that's kind of the grape of Texas. It's what's been really doing well for us. There's a lot of other grapes people are doing great things with, but for us, Tempranillo is the grape. So the first one we're going to try today.
Real quick, when I landed in Spain, I got off the plane and I thought, this looks a lot like Texas.
Yeah.
It has like a similar vibe, not the architecture. Much prettier.
They're a little bit, there's no Gaudi, there's no Antonio Gaudi in the hill country.
But it looked a lot like that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see what we got.
So the first one here we're going to try is our 2017 Friesen Vineyards Tempranillo. I will brag a little bit. This wine just won Top Texas Wine at the Houston Rodeo, which, it sounds like the Houston Rodeo, but it's like the third or fourth largest wine competition in the country. It's fairly prestigious, and it is one that all of us Texans love to compete against each other, and the winner gets a saddle.
I love it.
Literally. So we have a saddle coming to the tasting room. So if you need to, rope it, we'll put a head on one of those bales of hay and you can rope a steer from it or something.
So I guess you just hang the saddle?
Yeah, we haven't figured out. Maybe I'll buy maybe a Great Dane. I can just ride it on a Great Dane because a horse is too much to really pay for.
Oh my gosh! If you don't ride in on a Great Dane in our next wine, we
gotta find a Great Dane.
We've really gone backwards. Oh man, promises here. Okay.
But this is 100% Tempranillo, aged. I believe 40% of this oak was brand new French oak, and the rest was neutral, so older barrels. So 60-40 old neutral barrels versus older barrels. About 18 or 19 months. So a nice long duration with a heavier intensity of the oak, so it makes it a wine that you need to wait on a little bit longer. Here we are in 2021, and it's just now starting to hit its stride as a 17, and it's just gonna open it up. And so I'm very happy with this one. It's super elegant. Let's do it again. Why don't you tell me what you're smelling now?
Oh gosh. Can I just go with pepper again?
Sure, it'll work because there's pepper.
I thought there was pepper. I just felt insecure about it again.
Don't be secure.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, Tempranillo. Tempranillo has a little bit of black pepper. It's got, to me, on the nose, it's
pepper, like actual.
like cracked black pepper. But on the nose, I get kind of brambly strawberry and dark cherry. Okay. Yeah, and
I was gonna say it seems heavy, like not heavier, but like the darker colored fruit.
And Tempranillo is cool because you can get it. You can pick Tempranillo at a little less ripeness, and it'll be a softer, lighter style of red wine. It's kind of easier in a warmer summer month. But you can also let it get a little bit darker, a little heavier in the sugar, a little more ripe, and you tend to get darker flavors like the black cherry and the black raspberry. Okay. To me, this has got it's blueberries in the once we take a sip. Yeah, I'm gonna see if you agree, but blueberries for me is the biggest flavor component.
This is Crouton.
Hey, bud. What's up, Crouton?
Crouton's joining us. Yeah, Crouton. Delicious. I think I catch some blueberry. I think maybe when I see you 2 years from now, we've been doing this a few times, I'll be much more sophisticated around it.
Here we go.
It tastes really good. I definitely got the pepper. It's dry. It's really good. It's not sweet. It's like really good flavor. It's really good.
What that tastes like to me is if you ever take a big handful of blueberries, and you just put a big, instead of like one or two, put a big in your mouth. You just squeeze it and you get all that juice, but you're still left with some of the skins when you're swallowing. There's just that slight bit of bitterness from the skins. To me, I've got that juice flavor.
I did have a little bitterness to it that I noticed. Okay.
Yeah. And Tempranillo is it can be very fruity, it can be very savory, depending upon how it's made. Traditional Tempranillos from Spain are going to have stewed tomatoes and tobacco and sage and all this savory element that's blended in with red plum and cherry and all that, and blackberry and blueberry and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I really love Tempranillo, because of all the different layers. Yeah. And it also works really well with all the food that we like to eat in the state. You can do it with barbecue, you can do it with steaks, it's very versatile. So
it does a lot well. Yeah. I typically don't drink a whole lot while I play, so I'm going to do the minimal tasting. And then when we're done, Drink some of these.
See, because if you drink too much, you might play like me, and nobody would want to hang out for that.
I still have hope for you, Ron. You talk like it's not good, but I think there's a chance.
We're gonna play that. Eventually, we're gonna do Every Rose Has Its Thorn. I can get C and D or G and C or whatever that is.
We can literally make like a whole video of you playing it and do it like as an intro each time we do our show.
I think we want to spare these people that. The next one we're gonna try is also another blend, another wine from the Friesen Vineyards. This actually is called the Friesen blend because it is all 3 grapes that we buy from him. John is out in Loop, Texas. If you've ever been, it's the same place as the Tempranillo. We went to John's vineyard in 2015 or 14. I can't remember exactly what year. And he had been doing it all on his own. Hadn't had anybody come kind of help him. Man. And we got there and we were just so amazed at the beauty of it and how meticulous this was that we bought all 3 varietals. 11 acres, I believe. We purchased all the fruit before it was even fruiting, and it's been our biggest award-winning wine. So it was a good move on our part, dumb luck on our part.
Maybe.
So this is a blend of 50% Tempranillo, which we just tried.
Okay.
So 50% of that in here. It is also 30% Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ooh, I love Cab. That's what I drink typically when I'm drinking.
Perfect. Well, then 20% Merlot, and this is a really elegant blend. It's about 60% new oak, so it's even more. More of the oak than what we were trying to the Tempranillo, but it's going to be much more graded. The fruit is not going to be out quite as in front like the Tempranillo. It's kind of juicy. It was out there. This is going to be a little more constrained. You're going to kind of have to search around for it. But to me, elegant is the word on this one.
It has smooth. A way different scent. Mm-hmm. A way different scent.
I
do think it smells elegant.
Yeah. And Cab and Merlot are difficult grapes to grow in Texas because those grapes want a little bit longer growing season. Like California, it's a little cooler at night, so it's a little more protracted. Whereas Tempranillo in Spanish means the little early one, so it wants to get awesome. on the vines, get ripe, and get off quick. We in Texas it's hot, so we pick grapes early. So the fact that we can make the Cab and the Merlot as beautiful as we do from his vineyard is a testament to both his grape growing and our winemakers' exceptional skill. In fact, the Cab from this particular wine on its own got 96 points in a double gold at the San Francisco International. This one San Francisco Chronicle. This one only got 95 points in double gold at the San Francisco Chronicle or International a couple of weeks ago. I was a little, it wasn't 98 points. It was only 95. But we'll take it.
I don't know how the pointing scale works, but I have a pretty good idea.
100 is perfect.
I feel like we're doing good here. Yeah. Solid A. Solid A.
It's way better than the grades that got me into school.
Yes. So, and in school.
In school. Exactly.
All right. Let's see.
What do you smell?
Oh my gosh, I was at hard time. I don't know. Can I say pepper again?
Well, it's there. And
it's like a lot less than last time.
Yeah, it's not as pronounced.
And then
so this is super complex. This one's tough because it's got 3 different grapes and fairly decent percentages. It's not like, sometimes you get blends, you'll get like 85% of one grape and 10 and 5. Sure. This is
like a true
this is 50, 30 and 20. So even the Merlot is still 20%, still 1/5 of the blend.
Okay. So
you're going to get a lot different than what we just had. To me, this is really showing Cab on the nose right now. It's got black currant or courant, however you say that. The pepper's there. It's muted because there's strawberry coming from the Merlot in the nose. I
wanted to say strawberry again. The trust. I just need 3, 4, 5 of these. The confidence will come.
Well, it's hard when you don't, because it's not like people are always like, how do you taste that? And I'm like, it's not going to taste exactly like when I say like strawberries. It's not going to be like
it tastes like a Cab.
Exactly. You got to learn. You got to find those flavors, and it takes time. I mean, I used to tell people when we first bought a winery in 2007, I was like, well, I don't really taste those things, but I like the way it tastes.
Right, for sure.
And after drinking a little bit of wine every day, little bit over the last 14 years, my palate's really defined, and now I'm like, oh, those flavors jump out at me now, which they used to not do. It just took. It takes time and practice.
Yeah. Well, amen to that.
Yeah, here's to practice.
I'm gonna give this a try. Ooh, that's good. I'll take all of those. Mm-hmm. That's really good. Oh, I love that.
You like that one?
I really like that.
Good.
I like the Cabs. The Cabs really grew on me.
And the Cab is dumb. It's really delicious Cab, and it even only at 30%, it really adds a lot to this wine, and it plays well with the Tempranillo. They're all right about the same ripeness level, They were all kind of harvested within days of each other when we harvested. So it plays well. I've been pretty happy with it.
I love it. Well, Ron, I really appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely super fun, super fantastic.
Thanks for everybody for paying attention. I hope y'all are ready for some amazing tunes because I was lucky enough Micah gave me a little copy of this back in September, and it is. Although you gave it to me as a CD, and I don't have
no one does.
a CD player anywhere except for my car.
There it is. So now it's forever.
It's all. I just listened.
Every time you start your car,
I start my car and it's on.
It's actually the best trick I've ever found. For those of you that are interested, there are CDs on the website, or you can buy the thumb drive, the Message Involved thumb drive, which is much more 2021.
2020, but I'm more like 1997.
I love it. I've manipulated my way into your CD player, likely to never leave.
Probably
until you sell your car. Next owner is gonna get it.
Well, there was an Andrea Botticelli CD when I bought the car used. It was already in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a great CD. I'm keeping that.
Keep it.
But I'm going to put Mike in for right now.
I've taken it over.
All right.
Well, I appreciate it so much. Again, you guys, Ron Yates of Ron Yates Wines. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I'm excited to drink your wine. You guys, donate while we're at this show. There's information down at the bottom of the YouTube channel. There's also information at micahwagner.com/live. Everybody that donates will have a chance to win one of each of these.
One of each. Yep.
Fantastic award-winning wines, and they also get a tasting for two at your vineyard, which is gorgeous. If y'all haven't been, you need to go. One, Fredericksburg is awesome, and then his place is fantastic.
Yeah.
So they get both of those.
Yes, sir. Are we doing one and one, or are we doing two?
Whatever you want.
It's up to you, man.
Yeah. What does that? What does it mean?
Well, I mean, were you doing the bottles?
And then I'm doing 2 bottles for one
person
lucky winner,
and
because I just feel like
tasting is for
it's really like
cool.
that's a good W.
And if they'll probably get me doing their tasting. Even makes it even
better.
Well, or worse, you know.
No, definitely better. Definitely better. If I came out for tasting, I would want you. I'd ask specifically, shut down the place.
I want that long-haired dude.
With the long hair guy? Well, thank you guys so much. Donate below, Ron Yates. I'm going to go ahead and shift gears, and we're going to move into, I'm going to be debuting our live stream of Heroine next. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you for having me.
Test test.
Hey, folks. Fix the mic.
Thank you. I was just on
Okay.
that. Thank you.
All right, y'all kill it.
Looks like we're having a brief set of technical difficulties. Hang tight for us for 1 second. I think we're back. Anders, I think, can hear me. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I wanted to add the rain the way it was when I wrote the song. Actually, it was raining outside, and it was a little eerie and haunting.
I'm not sure if you guys could hear it, but I could, and it sounded amazing. So just take my word for it.
Well, I appreciate it, and we'll have to do the dobro on the front porch in the rain another day. So let's go ahead and head to our second song, shall we? We head out as the west sun falls, but just stop begging your wrongs. Don't turn back as we hear the calls that there's nothing out there but walls and walls. We've seen things that'll make men shake, felt the trembling hand after a mistake, tried to help them with an escape, but there's nothing in there but walls and doors. And I knew you before you could speak, found me hanging from the leaves of a willow tree, brought me in even though you can clearly see all the markings from life's claws and teeth. All the markings from life's claws and teeth. Beautiful girl, you are just 13, with so much life under your feet, and no one should see the things we've seen. Yeah, with only this wooden door to keep. Honey, run all you can. Yeah, and strong girl, now make your stand. And oh, don't you fear when you stop to find that I'm not near. 'Cause this delicate bag in the pouring rain left me here to keep the walls at bay. And I knew you before you could speak, found me hanging from the leaves of a willow tree. You brought me in even though you can clearly see all the markings from life's claws and teeth. All the markings from life's claws and teeth. Go on, girl, I'll keep you safe. I'll be here while you make your escape. It's not over now. I promise I can find in the morning light myself one more time. But I know I'm wrong, and I'm bound to make it right. As all come clean tonight. In this black tar haze,
Minutes pass like days, and under paper plates, somewhere sits my fate. But I know I'm wrong, and I'm bound to make it right as all come clean tonight. Time goes by, and each day's the same. Fire in your eyes, it's been burning out for days. And somebody told you there's happiness there. Inside your cold loving eyes, I see loneliness and despair. I promise I'll call you, I promise I care. But each time you pick up the phone, you're never there. And there's not a lot that Lord, I know I can do. 'Cause each night and each day it kills me, so I'll never get through. You're my heroine, stronger than I've ever been, and I fear that I may never see you again. 'Cause the last time we talked, you were brushing mystery within. You've picked up the pieces to set yourself free. And I understand what you've done to try and find peace. But I hope that one day I'll see you again. Laugh and we can love and we can smile, and I can hold your hand. You're my heroine, last time we talked, you were brushing a mystery within.
Cool. I'm going to take a minute to thank Sims again for being a part of so many musicians' life, mine especially. That was really kind of a pivotal moment and a pivotal song in a transition, and I think it's important that we learn how to process and think. We spend so much time learning everything else in life, and we think that we're just supposed to think clearly. And so, I won't go into too much detail, but it wasn't like I was in a bad place. I just could have been in a better place. And they, kind of came to my rescue and helped me find the right person, not just help, pick up the tab, which is amazing for musicians. So couldn't mean more to me. I'm going to play one more. What's up? Mic went out, man. It looks like it's active. I'm going to play one more from the album before we shift gears. So this is kind of after, I guess, all of the stuff. I had written it when I was really young, but I found the relevance to it and kind of where it sat in all of it after I had processed a lot of that stuff. So I'm going to play one more, Anders, and then I'll have you join me. Of course.
When the roads become too rough, my soul has had enough. A million tears I'll cry for wasting your precious time. But that's when I'll come running home, right back to your loving arms, where every day you wait for me, every day so patiently. And I don't deserve it. And when I'm lost at sea, and the waves have battered me, that's when I finally see you shine like guiding me. But that's when I'll come sailing home, right back to your loving arms, where every day you wait for me, every day so patiently. And I don't deserve it.
Shift on.
It's a beautiful song, man.
So I'll give proper introductions now. This is Anders Traber. Anders, we recently met, not too long ago. You are from, where's your hometown from?
I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
Ottawa, Canada.
Canadian.
Amazing musician, wonderful songwriter, very talented, very happy to have you as a part of this. If you guys have any info or want any information on Anders, he's tagged in pretty much everything that I did. So you can.
The little blue Anders.
That's it. Go back to the post, and we'll probably have a moment that's outside of this, song swap in and doing some fun stuff.
Sure. Did you get rid of me? Canadians don't go away, man. We're like a bad penny.
It's my favorite. I love bad pennies. I keep them all the time. No, I've really enjoyed. I've been to Canada twice, and I loved it. So, okay, we're gonna play some stuff that is not yet released. It's coming out. It's in the spring. It's our spring sessions, and I'm really excited about it. It's a lot of fun. So, why don't we just, without further ado, give it a go?
Pop in.
So this song's called "Everything I Need." 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's out of tune. I wasn't about to drive through that. Where are you?
So many banjo songs on mine.
Is it ever really in tune?
It's relative tune.
Yes.
Relative pitch. Relative to something. I'll play in 440. You play in 430.
Well, it sounds like she's slipping. There we go. You guys gotta love the sound of a banjo being tuned, huh? There's really not many better things in life. Much better. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold me now and wrap your arms around me. When the world gets rough, I hope it's you next to me. Darling, won't you please? Yeah, stay with me. 'Cause in your eyes I see, oh, everything I need. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Well, there's nothing left that makes any sense to me. Seen behind closed doors and to the heights of grief. I felt the warmth of lust, yeah, coated leaves. So without you, yeah, pain is all I see. Yeah. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. I've taken fast, seen it all. I've watched it pass with nothing to gain, but hold me now and wrap your arms around me. When the world gets rough, I hope it's you next to me. Darling, won't you please? Yeah, marry me. 'Cause in your eyes I see, yeah, everything I need. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. I love it. I love it. Man, that song makes me smile every time. I appreciate everybody for joining in. I apologize for some of the technical difficulties. We got one more for you. What I'd love for you guys to do is to smash the subscribe below for me. Follow along. We're going to do a lot more of these sessions. In fact, I'd like to have Anders over here for a singer-songwriter swap, and we'll just play some git fiddle for a long time.
I'll bring the git fiddle.
Bring the git fiddle.
Smash it. Don't just push it. Don't just
click it,
just
smash it, which we appreciate. Also, number one, though, is donate. Donate below. You can see it in the YouTube links and info below. It's right on the bar right there. Also, micahwagner.com/live. Please donate. Again, Sims is such a wonderful organization. So I'm going to grab my guitar, and we're going to do one more.
great to be playing music with you, man.
Oh, man, that makes two of us. Yeah, it's been
really awesome to play with Neil, too.
Oh, so good.
So good.
So good. I love Neil. I'm so excited about his stuff coming out. He's not new. This is his 5th album, and it just deserves everything that comes his way from it, and I hope for the best, because he really deserves it. Amazing lyrics, amazing songwriter, and then the chops.
Yeah, absolutely. It's and you know, it takes a man to wear a pair of fries in like that. You know? You should see the boots. The boots are incredible.
The boots are incredible. Well, fantastic. We got one more for you guys. So this song's called On a Limb, and again, it'll be out this spring. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Let me trade situations.
All part of the show.
If I manage to play that, in alternate tuning open C on the fly, that would have been a real accomplishment. There we go. All right, here we go. On a limb. 1, 2, 3, 4. Darling, I've seen so many pages covered in whiskey drips and silent rages, and honey, I know that you're gone. It's better if everyone just leave me alone, because I'm out here on a limb, standing on the cutting edge where my mind meets the gin, and I've been gone for too long. 'Cause everything reminds me that I'll be here a few more drinks too long. And I know I should have turned the page, start to see things different maybe, playing on a different stage, but I built my life to change. Things about me that you needed, yeah, to fit your dreams, and now I'm out here on a limb, standing on the cutting edge where my mind meets the gin, and I've been gone for too long. 'Cause everything reminds me that I'll be here a few more drinks too. Standing on the cutting edge where my mind meets the gin, and I've been gone for too long. 'Cause everything reminds me that I'll be here a few more drinks too long. All right, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everybody joining. Please donate to Sims below. You got a chance to win all of those great prizes, including my message in a bottle thumb drive, 2 bottles of wine from Ron Yates, a wine tasting with Ron Yates.
Basically, everything has to do with bottles.
All of the things. It all has to do with bottles. Nice. Well done. You're quick. You're quick.
One a decade.
One a decade. This is Anders Dreyrip joining me. I'm Micah Wagner. I really appreciate you all joining, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers, everybody.
Adios.